Hey guys, this is Mike. I'm doing a little after work hunting here. Ain't got much time. Got about an hour, maybe 30 minutes left. Pulled out a whole harmonica reed down the street. That's cool. Let's see what else we can get. Hey guys, this is pretty cool. I got I believe it to be a lantern part off an old lantern. You can focus in on that or not. Get that to focus here. Alright, there it is. Old lantern part. That's cool. And a couple more digs. It's about dark. That's cool. It's some kind of band. See, it says 3/4. I don't know what that means. It's kind of neat though. I'll have to clean it up later. I don't know what it is. I see a 3/4 on it. I don't know if it's a bird band or it's weird. Alright, let's see what else we can get. It's almost dark. You guys, this is my last dig of the night here. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's a Jefferson Nickel. That's good to find a nickel. So, there we go. Can't read the date on it, but we'll clean it up. Alright, this is it for tonight, so catch me on another work night. This is Mike, and I'm out. Hey guys, it's Mike back again. I'm hunting here on a house that I have absolutely pounded. This house. Found Indian head, silver. I mean, it's been unreal, but I come over here with the E-TRAC today just because I hadn't hunted it with the E-TRAC to see if I'd find anything else, and I sure did. 1953 D Weedy. Well, I'm pleased to have that. It's a good coin. Looks like it's in good shape. Good date on it and everything. But anyway, I'd hunted this before many times, and I didn't think there was much left, but I missed one. Here it is, 1953 D with the E-TRAC. So about 4 inches down. Go on to another one. And I got my second coin here, down about 3 inches. Jefferson Nickel, 1964, I believe it is. Alright. Like I said, I hunted this yard at least 3 or 4 times with my other machines. And so I'm coming back out with a new machine and I'm finding new stuff. So that tells you right there that even though the parks have been hunted a lot, you can go back over them with a different machine, a little bit different frequencies, and there's still stuff there. Alright, see what else we can get. Alright guys, just got a thimble. I found several of these. I mean, not just a bunch, but I found these before. They're pretty cool. I know it don't seem like much, but I like these thimbles. All of them are a little bit different. This is kind of a plain one, but I've never found one that wasn't crushed in half, though. Every one of them I've ever found has been crushed. So, it's a pretty cool find. Let's see if we can find something else. I gotta go to work here in about an hour, hour and a half, so I'm just hunting right here across the street from my home, so I've had permission here. I've hunted this spot for, shoot, I bet I've hunted this 5 or 6 times anyway, and still pulling a few targets out. I've got permission for that White House there on the corner. I just thought I'd hit this a little bit more here. And I got a thimble, so let's see if we can find something else here. Well guys, check that out. I found a spoon, and this has got to be super old. You can just barely make it out. You see it? There's the handle. There's the cup part. It's not a big spoon. It's done about 8 inches. And then on top of that, the actual reading I got was this penny, but it was kind of hitting high, so I dug it, and there was 2 targets in one hole. So anyway, it's pretty cool. I'm excited about that, believe it or not. Pretty neat. The old spoon and the old coin. Or not the old coin, the new coin. Old meets new. Alright, let's see if we can get something else here. guys, look at that. Part of an old car. And I mean, it looks like it's real old. The old rubber wheels on there. Hard rubber. I don't know. Missing a wheel. Here's a back axle or something right here. It's pretty neat though. That's got to be old. Don't know what it was at one time, but it's cool. On to the next one. Well, I dug this target with my mine lab. It came up 1150, I think 1250. And I got 3 targets out of one hole. I got a penny. It's a memorial, but I think it's an older one. I got probably a horseshoe nail, or a nail for probably a horseshoe. And then I got this piece right here, which looks like it's to be some sort of tack or something for a horse. I'm not sure what it is, but it's pretty cool find. 3 targets in one hole. So that's why it came up such a high signal, but I found 3 targets. So that's pretty cool. On to the next one. Now this rang up as an old cruddy nickel signal. Just bounced around in and out. And what it is, it's an old leather snap. You can see the leather still attached to it in the middle. Right there, you see that? That's pretty cool. I don't know, I don't think it's got any writing on it or anything. But that's pretty neat. I'll have to keep that, that's awesome. She's down there about 6 inches though, that's a pretty good find. Alright, I got about 30 minutes more to hunt before I have to go into work, so I'm going to try to get her done here. See if I can get something good here. Now I've hunted this yard probably 5 or 6 times and it just keeps giving up a few items, so it's just been an awful good yard to me. I'm hunting it today with the TRAC, and I am finding targets that I'd missed with my other machine. Just a little different frequency and a little different way of hunting. So on to the next one. Yeah, I got me the old harmonica reed here. Those are cool. I found a couple of these the last few days, so that's pretty neat. Alright, let's see if we can get something else. I got about 15 minutes before I got to head out. Guys, it's time for me to head to work, but I want to show you something here. My last dig, it was a terrible signal. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a token. It says on it, Beat Club, 907 Poplar Street, Springfield, Missouri. This is Down Beat Club. I'll tell you what, that's cool. Good for 10 cents in trade. I wonder if they were trading for 10 cents. Who knows? Back in those days, it may have been a lot. It's an awesome find, man. It's my last dig. I'm heading to work. 907 Poplar Street. I'll have to go by there and see what's there. Good for 10 cents in trade. And in that hole there was also a nail. You see it? It was a terrible signal, but it stayed in the machine good, so I decided I'd dig it, and that's what I come up with. That's an awesome find for me, guys. Awesome find. Had a great little hunt here before work. I'm going to post this on the YouTube, and hopefully you guys can see this, but that's got some history to it right there. Downbeat Club, 907 Poplar Street. I would say it was probably from the 20s or 30s. Good in trade for 10 cents. Awesome find. This is Mike, and I'm out. Hey, fellow treasure hunters. Observer Mike back here again, doing a cleanup. And I am sorry, it's been a day or two, but these right here are struggling cleanups. I hunted a corner house that I'd hunted real hard in the past, and I hunted with my E-Track, and so these finds were just ones I'd missed over the times I'd hunted, which probably hunted it 7 or 8 times. I dug about every signal I could, and I came up with a few items. I had 4 Lincoln cents. 1960D is my best one. I only had 4 zinc pennies. That's cool. I had 2 nicks, all new. Had a 53D out of that yard again, which I'd missed that over the years I'd hunted that. Hunted it probably 8 or 9 times. Big corner house yard though. I went in and dug this. This was a trash signal, but it looks like an old type car, like a wind-up job. Back when they made wind-up ones like this. It's in bad shape though, if you see. Yeah, it's bad shape. I dug a harmonica reed. It was broke. I actually think I found that in two different spots. I got 2 heads. I think this is part of a stirrup on a horsey stirrup. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. It could be a handle off a chest. It was deep though. I ain't sure. The way it's shaped kind of odd though, isn't it? See how it's kind of not U-shaped. It's kind of tapered. It don't look like it's been bent. I think it's made that way. So I'm not sure if that was some sort of stirrup or I don't know what it is. You guys can comment on it. I found this old snap here, this old buckle, and it had a piece of leather in with it, so I dug the leather out too, and this is the leather that was with it. That leather lasts a long time in that hole, I guarantee it. Right there. Got a thimble. Gotta love that. Love my thimbles. A super old spoon. Now this thing here is pretty corroded. It's probably been in the ground a long time for that spoon. And my best find of the hunt was this piece of lead. No, not really. Kind of weird how it had that hole blowed in it though, didn't it? It's a big old hunk of lead. I don't know what the deal is on that. My best find was this token. Now it says, and I can't read it very well, it says Downbeat Club 907 Poplar, Springfield, Missouri. So it's got the date and the city, or not the date, the location in the city on one side, and on the other side it's got good for 10 cents in trade. So evidently this was a hangout where people played music, the way I was told, and evidently that was one of the club tokens that they gave you to get in the door. They did that in the 30s, I guess, to let you know that it was a prohibition type thing, I believe, where whoever had the token was supposed to be a good guy, not the police. But that's just what I was told. Don't know that for sure, but kind of makes sense that way. If they get raided or whatever, no token, no get in. Anyway, that was pretty cool. I mean, you gotta understand, I'd hunted this hard, so these were just leavings. I call them leavings. Stuff that had been missed in the past. New terminology for metal detecting. Call them leavings. So guys, there's my leavings. So get out and hunt. This might, boy, the weather's nice this week. It's gonna be 70 degrees the rest of the week. Awesome. Hope it doesn't get the bushes out growing and everything, and all of a sudden big snowstorm, big freeze come and kill everything. I did get this old trucks thing here, and I think it probably went with this toy here because it looks like it matches this one here. See how they match? So I think that was part of the toy. Was this is the other part of the wheel setup. That was deep and old. So anyway, guys, get out and hunt. And you know my sign off. Till next time, this is Mike, and I'm out.